Hey. It's your boy Babyface Chem, and we're back with another episode of The Awakening.
Yeah, I'm dealing with Snakes Quite Chili, aka Babyface Chem, and we're back with another episode of The Awakening. We was just getting into it before we started recording. Chem is me this week. Came with no topics.
I don't got nothing. You know what?
Still didn't watch the Chappelle shit.
The niggas been going through a mini, I just don't give a fuck about nothing.
That's what we're calling it? That's what we're calling it?
What? I just don't give a fuck about nothing. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's depression, if it's I just don't give a fuck. Y'all niggas are funny. You're a funny guy.
It's not depression.
I know what you're thinking.
Because you know it's not depression.
Come on, relax.
You making me do this with that wild bullshit.
Come on, come on. How many episodes you just had to act like you know what was going on? You did a good job.
I do a great job.
You did a good job.
I do a great job.
I'm just like, I know what's going on.
What I do is I take what I don't know, I turn it into what I know.
I gotta do better. I just, it's one of those weeks. I'm quite chilling.
It's crazy, man.
AKA Yellow Uncle Snakes.
That's wild, man. She don't like comedy?
Number five.
Rory Mal made a bunch of money. You want to get
right into it? They made more money than me. A whole lot more. If they woke up making what I had, they have a heart attack.
I don't know if that's true. I'm pretty sure that Mal woke up like that for most of his life.
Well, he came up now.
Hey, I guess if they're splitting the 10 down the middle, then that's $5 million all at once.
Give or take, maybe some taxes, maybe some other fees, but they still came off crazy.
Oh yeah, well right. I mean, you got to think if it's taxed regularly, then you're getting what's that? 30% of 10 taken out already.
Sheesh, that hurt. Ew, that hurt. Even hearing that. 30% of 10 hurt.
Yeah, 7. So now you're looking at 3.5, maybe. Somewhere between $3 and $3.5 million. Which, not for nothing,
you don't have to work again.
You could buy every place I've ever lived.
I'm gonna have to work again.
You could buy every place I've ever lived in cash.
I mean, they gotta work, but they don't have to punch. They don't have to punch another nigga clown.
Shit. Doing a podcast, I mean, it's a job for them now that they're getting paid for it. But we do it all the time. And it's a hobby for us. You let anybody that fucking we know tell it.
I mean, I guess it's kind of inspirational, because I kind of want to get $10 million eventually. Somehow. Nigga, they could give me $10,000.
The fraction of a percent of what they got that I would settle for is really ridiculous. It's really crazy because I would actually do it for less than my salary now. I would do it for less than I make working an actual job. Yeah. But it'd be worth it. It'd be worth it.
Yeah.
Not that much less.
Just something. Just I don't gotta wake up in the morning. My alarm ringing.
I would actually do Wake and Hate in the morning if we were getting paid to do it.
Oh, baby. That'd be the best.
I would actually do it in the morning.
Nigga, what?
It would ruin my life.
Because I'd be drunk all morning.
That's what I'm saying. Day drunk every day.
I'd be day drunk all the time.
You know what, though?
Matter of fact, I'd fuck around and smoke Black & Miles in here, but I just haven't. I just don't do it for podcast purposes.
Yeah, because I'm not smoking bogeys now. It's just killing me.
Be real loose in this bitch if it was like that.
Fucking go home and then you nap after this.
Maul don't gotta live on nobody else's couch.
That's right. Joe Budden can sleep on Maul's couch now.
He don't gotta hide no more detergent.
That's right. He can share his laundry detergent now.
What's the
you know you got bread when you need some suds.
He don't gotta be in Philly living at his other nigga's house, or was that Detroit?
Yeah, fucking living at a basketball player's house.
You know what I'm saying?
Salacious. Joe Budden's really a shit friend.
Shit friend. And what's his pod worth now? Like, well, I don't like to count pockets.
Yeah, we're not gonna do the episode that they did when the Joe Rogan number got announced.
I don't want to count pockets, but I think they got a bigger bag.
They announced the Joe Rogan
or have the bigger bag, whichever way you want to look at it. So it lets you know, being a fucking sociopath, how that bites you in your fucking ass.
Bad business. And I mean, look at how many people have kind of left him behind, business-wise. A lot of people that he used to do stuff with, that they hit levels that he just never hit.
Speaking on that, I saw something. I didn't watch it, but the picture's out. There is a picture of Ransom and Joe Budden in the same room doing the pod. I'm very interested to watch that. I'm trying to wait for that to come out. I think right now it's on Patreon. I'm not giving them niggas no money.
No, that will be interesting though.
I want to see it because it's Rand, and you know, remember, shut up and go get that nigga. Bow, bow.
If y'all haven't
get that nigga.
If y'all haven't seen these videos, the one through the screen door is hilarious. But Joe Budden and Ransom were running up on each other on camera. They were like some of the first guys to kind of do that on the internet.
Y'all should just go in the middle of the hood in the park. Bow! Go get that nigga. Classic shit, man. I gotta reiterate that. That was the first slap in hip hop heard around the world.
Yeah, it was cutting edge in terms of like street shit. Like, you know, niggas have fought at award shows and shit already, but you know, underground guys putting their fucking beef videos online is something we see all the time now.
They say that Joe Budden ran down on Ransom the day before, roughed him up something real proper. Ransom had to get his get back. He showed his on camera more. That was the only difference.
Made a classic video.
But to see, I said this before. If those two niggas can sit down, anybody can. Now, I've seen them do music and stuff before, and I have heard, like, they're good, but, like...
They've both said many times that they don't have any problem
anymore.
They're cool, they talk.
Yeah, they talk. But I guess this is one of those examples of, like, them niggas is really good.
I'm pretty sure that they called Ransom from that podcast before. But I don't know. I never seen.
I don't think so. Maybe I don't know.
I listened sporadically.
I know he shouted out his projects multiple times.
Yeah, he did that. He did that a lot.
I don't know if they actually been in the same podcast though, in the same room doing the podcast.
No, not in the same room. But I think he's called him on the phone.
On the phone? Oh, I could believe that.
I think.
What you mean? I don't like to watch other niggas' podcasts, so you know.
Well, the thing is, I don't ever want to be as self-destructive and just as much of a fucking sociopath as Joe Budden.
But I can be.
But it's very. I got to. But it's very entertaining. Mm-hmm. It makes for very entertaining content, and it's not the kind of content that I want to do because again, I like myself and my friends. But if I didn't, you know. It's a very entertaining show. That's all I'm saying. Or it was. I don't know. I haven't watched it in months. I don't really watch the Rory Mal shit either. Because I hated them when they were on the Joe Budden podcast. I think we only like Rory Mal now because they told Joe Budden to go fuck himself. You know, we like them because we taking their side in the beef that got nothing to do with us. And that's just how it goes sometimes. You know, when you're a dickhead.
Yeah. And you've been one.
Big time. I've never noticed this nigga got better posture than me. You look taller than me in the whole last video too. I just sit up when we do these now.
So in the words of Rory, I don't want to see other niggas win. I just want to win. Now I don't know if he said that part, but I know he said he didn't want to see other niggas win.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he said he didn't want to see other podcasts win. He's careful about that. He's like our own white guy. They're very hard to trick. You know what I'm saying? Even at full volume.
Even at full volume.
Even with the track on full volume.
They slip every now and then though.
Occasionally. Okay. Depends on who you ask. What we got up next? We got the Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder 3. Great fight.
So I've heard. Sorry, I did not get to watch this one. I was chilly last week. It happens.
You don't gotta keep making it about me. You didn't see it.
I didn't see it. All right, that's what I'm saying.
Great fight.
Yeah, I've heard that repeatedly though. Now I watched clips. I did see clips. I saw good boxing. I just haven't sat down to watch the entire fight.
It's actually the best Deontay Wilder has ever looked.
You know what? From his training camps, I was saying that. I'm like, yo, he looks good. He's gonna lose, but he looks good. It was
he started to deviate from his strategy way too early in the fight. But when he came out in the first and second round, working a lot of fast jabs, moving around Tyson Fury a lot more, it looked good. It looked like he really had a crack at this one. It really was anybody's fight. The other two fights have been terrible to watch. So
I've enjoyed both of those. I've enjoyed all of them. I've enjoyed both. But there was also a thing where I was like, you know,
I don't know.
When I was rooting for this nigga, I was like, he's gonna lose. So I enjoyed that.
Yeah, but you can't say that. That first fight was not exciting. You can't say that.
No.
It's Tyson Fury leaning all over this guy. He's fucking waltzing him around the fucking ring.
What's he doing like that? You know that awkward.
This was a fucking tremendous fight. A lot of knockdowns.
Yeah, I saw that.
A lot of knockdowns.
They kept getting back up until one nigga couldn't get back up no more.
Yeah, it was like this was one of those where this is why heavyweight fighting is heavyweight fighting.
Yeah, I seen somebody, I forgot who wrote it. He was like, "Yo, this is probably the best heavyweight fight I've seen in a long time." And he even said it could go down. I don't know. I didn't watch it, but he said it could even go down as one of the best. Now I don't know if that's exaggerated.
That's exaggerated.
But you know,
the announcers while it was going on, but by like round 9, are talking about, oh, it's a modern classic.
It could be.
It might be
a modern classic.
It might be
because the way the heavyweights are banging right now aren't really banging like that.
It's not exciting.
Yeah.
But we also said that when the first fight was about to happen, we came on this podcast and said this is great because heavyweight boxing has been boring for mad long, and in that fight it didn't really go in an exciting way. But this was a there's a reason why like heavyweights don't usually make it into the pound for pound discussions. You have like Tyson, Ali. Outside of that, career heavyweights, there's not really any that you would enter into a pound for pound greatest discussion. The heavyweight division is great because you got 400 pounds worth of guys in there trying to knock each other's head off their shoulders.
Knock your fucking head off.
Actually, it was like closer to 500. I think.
Knock your damn head off.
This was one of the heaviest fights that ever happened. I think this Tyson Fury fight's so fucking fat.
He look crazy. He normally isn't better. Like he usually looks better. Like he always looks nuts.
He's really carrying that spare tire.
He's really built like an overweight Viking. But normally he looks like healthy.
He
I'm like,
he's not
he
usually
look good.
as
Pause. Like I'm like, oh look for normally how he look good. Like I saw him, I was like, he was over there looking like a pudding cup.
Yeah, he's got a
But those be the boxes. Those be the boxes
he's got a real muffin
that
top.
grow them bitches though. Those be the boxes that you know what I mean.
Well, this is one thing that people don't want to face facts about with Tyson Fury. Heavyweight boxing being what it is, right? Bigger guys usually beat smaller guys, right?
Yeah.
There's probably some light heavyweights that can beat some heavyweights, but by and large, the bigger boxers are going to be able to knock out smaller boxers. Tyson Fury is now the heavyweight champion of the world, confirmed For real.
Yeah. Niggas can't debate it anymore.
Nobody on earth can beat that body with their hands.
Yeah.
And that's a hard pill for a lot of us to swallow, because nobody wants to look like that.
Yeah.
We all want to think that, if you look like The Rock, you're the best boxer in the world.
Mm-hmm.
But actually, you have to look like a fucking sack of flour. You know what I'm saying?
Well, look at his hand skills; they're so good.
Yeah, that was fast and a nice flurry. But he's
a wild bigot, but the boy can box.
This is just better punching from Wilder than we've seen in the last couple of fights. Still.
Yeah, no, definitely. I would say even footwork.
Yeah. Yeah, he looked much more technical in this one. Is what we expected to see from him in the second one.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a shame he didn't come out like this in the second one, because then he might have won this one. He might have been able to come out and win tonight.
Oh man, we sent our best hitter at this nigga and just fuck, man.
We sent him twice.
Nobody sent him 3 times.
No, nobody sent him this time. we both said we'd rather watch him fight fucking Joshua than fight.
Yeah, but then we saw what happened to Joshua when we were like, oh, never.
He'd have beat the brakes.
Well, he would have went crazy on Joshua.
But that would have been exciting for.
He would have went crazy on Joshua. Mm-hmm. That was disappointing. Now, after this, the reason why I freaking hate that he beat my black brother, because I think like they fucking, I don't know if he did that video the next day. I just know all I seen he was spitting Biggie Smalls lyrics. I love Biggie. All I know the whole cracker house said, if you don't know, now you know, nigga. Even the kids.
Yeah.
Even the kids.
Yeah.
And this is why this is what makes me not like Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury goes on this like, oh, I don't see color. I'm a gypsy.
Yeah, that gypsy bullshit.
And blah blah blah. And then you go and then you say this, and you probably think it's nothing because you're a gypsy.
Because he's a gypsy,
you don't see color. And I understand.
You know that the oppressed whites like to do that thing where they go, well, we're oppressed too. They treat us like niggas, and not understanding at all what it means to be treated like a nigga. So, these. And
then it's like, who's going to stop him? Who's going to stop him?
That's right. Nobody can beat him. Who else could we send?
We just sent our best hitter.
Who else could we send?
The fuck?
Well, I actually know exactly who we could send. I know who we could send, but I want to see him box again. Speaking of boxing. Mm-hmm. What's the money line on the Freddie Gibbs versus Dr. Umar fight?
I got money on Freddie. I got all my money on Gibbs, so.
Oh, it's Gangsta Gibbs.
It's Gangsta Gibbs, so.
2 bitches cooking in the crib. Oh.
So basically, this stems from Freddie Gibbs on the Mike Tyson podcast talking about Dr. Umar. He had good things, bad things to say. That part was hilarious.
Yeah. The school is not. Where's the school? What's it supposed to be?
But he's got some things that's cool. Mike Tyson's like, who? Why? Like, huh? The nigga sound weird. I was like, okay, but the nigga sound like a weirdo. Of course.
Not for nothing. This actually might be the baddest man alive still. Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson. Then freaking. Umar goes on there like Mike Tyson. I could beat you for 7 rounds. I could box you. I'm not gonna win, but 7 rounds.
He said he could last 7 rounds with Mike Tyson.
7, you know how he like to 7. Give me 7 rounds.
Yeah. So he said 7 rounds about 7 times, and nobody believed him not one time.
Remember what Big T said? And hit him and run over him 7 times, and then I reload 7 times. So of course that's hilarious just to watch Umar fucking talk about like, oh, let's fight, let's raise this money for the school. Come on, nigga. It's never coming.
You're not gonna build a school, and you're not gonna last 7 rounds with Mike Tyson. The school will get done before you go 7 rounds with Mike Tyson. especially with this attitude of you just have to stay awake for 7
Yeah,
rounds.
you just think that, nigga,
you're
dying the first 30 seconds, fat nigga.
You're going to sleep. You ever seen Mike Tyson?
Yeah, you're a big nigga, but you're a fat nigga. You're not like
you're not Mike Tyson.
Nigga, he's not even Butterbean.
He might could go 7 rounds with Butterbean.
Butterbean will put him on his ass
if he stays away. He might be able to run for 7 rounds with Butterbean. Tyson's too fast.
Yeah. You gotta cut the
He's
ring
gonna
off.
catch you.
You gotta cut the ring off.
Corner you.
Yeah.
And then as soon as you think you're gonna hit him, all of a sudden his head's not gonna be there anymore, and yours is gonna snap back.
Well, you know,
terrible challenge.
Yeah. So then Gibbs drunk as hell. I don't know where he was at. Some type of festival or some shit.
He does this. Freddie Gibbs gets drunk and starts shit with people on the internet all the time. This is how he started that beef with academics, where he was antagonizing ACT for weeks.
Mm-hmm.
That's how that started. He definitely just was tweeting about him drunk.
He was like, you know, what I mean, Umar, what the fuck you talking about, nigga? You know you can't be no goddamn Mike Tyson. You just doing that for clout, nigga. We ain't stupid, but I'll beat your motherfucking ass. It's just hilarious. I'll beat your dumb ass nigga. Matter of fact, if you beat me, I'll give you money for the school. Hilarious, bro.
Yeah.
I advise everybody to watch that one in particular. That video is hilarious because he's just drunk. Like, he's just drunk as hell.
Talking shit.
It's hilarious.
But that's why we love Freddie Gibbs.
Because he does that. Little weird nigga. You remember that? Little weird nigga.
He's like, he's a little bit of a bully.
Kind of.
But he's funny as hell, and he kind of does it to niggas that have it coming somewhat.
It's usually that. Like, you never see him pick on anybody that like deserves to be that doesn't deserve to be picked on. It's usually motherfucker like Umar deserves to be picked on.
Right.
Act deserves to be picked on.
Right. Act deserves to be picked on, but the question with Act is to what extent?
He
took it to bullying levels with Act. Stop.
Even the little producer nigga kind of deserves that.
He definitely took it to bullying levels with Act.
Yeah, he needed that. What do you mean? Act needed that.
Speaking of same, I heard somebody was about to do music with 6ix9ine again.
I didn't hear anything. Really? I wouldn't be surprised. Some niggas really do consider doing it with him. I mean, people have done it with him. I just don't subscribe to it. Matter of fact, I don't know if I could tell this story. I'm gonna say it anyway. South Orange Stu said he was in Miami. They seen that nigga. His mans was with him. He was like, "Yo, you know who that is?" And South Orange Stu was like, "Yeah,
shit.
I know." But and then he said the nigga even walked past him. He was like, "Yo, let me get a picture." South Orange Stu was like, "I'm not even gonna put this in my phone."
Hey.
Real nigga shit. I'm not even gonna put it in my phone, bro.
Yeah, you don't even need nobody to know that you saw him.
Yeah.
You don't want to see him. I don't want to see him. If I saw him, I'd look the other way.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you treat him like he doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist. Like,
you know?
I'm not paying attention to it. Like,
what did the Vikings call it when they whatever it was, when they made you an outlaw and shit, and it was just that, like, you couldn't come in the
nigga,
town.
they brand your ass.
You couldn't
say, we not killing you, but go out there, buddy, and never come back.
Don't be around no houses or nothing. Straight wilderness for your ass.
Yeah.
You know.
You heard about Superman's son being a bisexual?
Which Superman?
Superman. Clark Kent's son, John Kent, is a bisexual.
Oh, in the comic books?
Yeah. I don't care because I don't watch. I'm not interested in John Kent comics.
Is that where the gay storyline is at? Is it in the comic books?
Yeah, it's a new thing. It's like,
is it like Son of Superman? It's not. What is that? Because it's Superboy. I didn't even know that Superman had a fucking genetic
no, he has,
son.
He has
like an actual
with Lois Lane, and it's
biological son.
Yeah, and I think he's the Superman of whatever that universe, not universe, but whatever's going on right now. I'm not reading it, so
Superman could be retired and shit for all we know right now. Yeah, fair enough. I never read DC like that.
But it's John Kent, and I seen people going crazy. Oh, that picture looked crazy. But like I said, it's like what was it? What was it? What was the Robin that was
Tim Drake. They made Tim Drake.
Right?
They made Tim Drake gay.
It reminded him of that, and like nigga, I don't.
Or actually, they made Tim Drake bisexual too.
That's
he
what
wasn't gay. Yeah,
it was
bisexual.
Okay.
Why do they push into bisexuality more
Because
than the gay?
I think it's easier to read.
It's easier to retcon.
Yeah,
that's what it is. A lot of these characters have existed for a while. Tim Drake has kissed girls in comic books in different universes than the one that they're doing now.
Yeah,
so they
John Kent's been around for a while too.
Yeah, they make them buy, I think, so that it doesn't break any old storylines.
I don't know. Like I'm always gonna ask why, but I understand what the comics do. They whenever it's like a new social issue or just shit going on, maybe the comic book is dying, so they're like, yo, what can we do to reinvent it? Even if they're doing well, what can we do to reinvent ourselves? And they touch social issues and shit, so they make it niggas gay.
A lot of comic book writers and authors also see that as the job of comic books.
It's not my thing, but it could be someone else's thing.
He's gay, so what?
The only issue that I might have with that is
here. I got something for him. Maybe I shouldn't say. Is he a fairy or is he whooping ass? I don't know if that sounded crazy or not, but I think that matters.
No, that's
is Superman's son whooping when he comes down and he bow nigga, and I'm gonna go kiss this nigga later. What you gonna do about it? Or is it hey?
That was a better way of putting where I kind of was going with this. But basically, is Superboy getting fucked?
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
They always present these guys like they're gonna be tops.
Yeah.
But they can't all be tops. You know, there was a children's book that I used to love, Tops and Bottoms. You ever read?
I kind of recall.
Where the rabbit is stifling his homie. It has nothing to do with gays. It's the rabbit is stifling his
the name.
Anyway, yeah, it can't be all tops. Somebody got to get tops and somebody got to get bottoms. And the thing in that story, the rabbit was tricky. So like they were growing carrots, and he was like, all right, this season you'll get tops and I'll get bottoms.
Yeah.
And he was like, you tricked me to carrot tops are useless. Next season, I'm getting bottoms, and you're getting tops.
Yeah.
So then they planted corn. I love that book. And that has nothing to do with this. But
so I feel the same way I felt like Tim Drake. Like, hey, niggas, they gonna make niggas gay or bisexual.
Well, Tim Drake doesn't have superpowers. That's different.
Oh, this nigga.
How you gonna put it? How you gonna put it to Superboy? He got cheeks of steel.
I'm seeing a lot of people like you're like, oh, this is crazy. I'm like, I get it, and I'm always gonna ask why. But I'm like, but I'm also on that same stage where I'm like, it's whatever.
When Marvel made Power Man, white people, there were white comic book fans that also were asking, well, why? Mm-hmm. Why are they making a Power Man? It's obviously Black Power Man. Why are they pandering to the black audience? Mm-hmm. So I'm not, who am I to take this away from gay and bisexual people? They can have all the characters that they want to have.
I'm sure they read comic books too.
And again, a lot of comic book authors and writers and artists are like nerds that identified with comic book characters as kids, and they see the job of comics as being pushing social agendas and stuff. Like X-Men and shit like that, and like how much that was like groundbreaking.
Did I stop? Do I stop liking Wolverine when I found out him, Scott Summers, and Gina was fucking? No. Did I think it was crazy they was having orgies? Yes.
Y'all never got back to us on this. Was that a threesome or was that a train? Yeah, now, well, some of the X-Men plots got to really be on some wild shit. After a while.
Yeah.
But DC is just as bad.
Mm-hmm.
DC is just as bad. They got certain versions of Teen Titans that is
crazy.
not okay.
Big crazy.
Not okay.
I would want some of Starfire though.
Uh,
Info ass.
From the Titans, the HBO Titans. Have you watched that at all?
Nah, I just know off the comics that they're nuts.
Yeah, they get real graphic with that. But you haven't seen the HBO?
People have been telling me to watch fucking Titans nothing drags me to watch it though. I don't know what it is.
It looks terrible and it kind of is bad in all the ways that it looks bad. Like you'll notice that like when I be talking about it with Light Skin Wave, we'll be like, yo, this show is great, and then only say bad things about it.
Yeah.
But it is really good.
Yeah.
And the bitch that plays Starfire in that, you gotta watch it because I kind of want your opinion on this. I could just like IMDb it or something, but I don't know how tall she is. I have a feeling that she just looks big because most actors are kind of small people usually.
Well, I think isn't Starfire like a big character though? So
she's supposed to be tall, like, but when they're teenagers and stuff, I think it's a thing where like girls sometimes grow tall faster than boys and stuff. In the cartoon and
but
stuff.
She's also an alien.
She's also an alien, and she's not a kid in this one.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah. No, she's a grown woman. She's a grown woman, and
that's tall for a woman, 5'8".
that's what I thought. See, so it's kind of tall for a woman, but it's not. She's not.
That's tall for a woman, though.
But she's not a giantess.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But she's taller than a lot of the characters in that show, so it makes her look big.
Yeah.
But I think it's actors are usually small.
No.
She's tight up. Pull up some stills from the show. That the outfits they be putting her in are ridiculous. And Tim Drake is in
this one.
In this one now in the most recent season, and I'm wondering if they're gonna make him gay in the show or like bisexual in the show. I used to do a whole joke about how there's no bisexual.
Don't do it to my nigga Damien.
Yeah, well,
I have a fit if they do it to my nigga Damien, but it's Damien.
Well, why?
You know why?
He can still kill people. He can still kill people if he's a homosexual.
Yeah, you're right. I listen to Young Thug, so
that's what I'm saying. I had to wear that dress because I had a stick.
I had a big ass 38 under that dress.
Yeah, like it's as corny as it looks, man.
Yeah, it look crazy.
But
I would probably like it though.
Is Cyborg in this shit? Yeah, I don't know. Gay comic book characters. I feel like we always come down to the same way on all of the gay shit. Really, like I don't know, man. Those people don't bother nobody. Those people don't bother nobody. It's been a long time since the gays got anybody canceled and shit like that. This also is one of those things where people talk about whether or not like cancel culture
real or not
is even real. In light of the Dave Chappelle shit. Oh, which is something else we got. That's what I wanted to talk about with the Chappelle shit today. The Netflix employees that got fired.
Yeah, I saw that, but I didn't read it.
3 Netflix employees got fired for crashing a meeting.
Oh damn!
Like it was a virtual meeting of like the top 50 executives or something like that.
They was on Zoom. They crashed the Zoom.
Yeah. So they went on the Zoom of like the top executives, some shit that they were not supposed to be in. And started making a fuss. One of them is a trans person that had previously spoken out against the Dave Chappelle special. Netflix suspending them. They're not even fired. Netflix suspending them had nothing to do with that person being trans or being against Dave Chappelle or anything like that.
You barged into
you can't crash your boss.
Yeah, you barged into a fucking meeting.
Meetings.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's goofy, and I'm not a fan of the narrative. Every headline is making a connection between the two things, and it's not fucking there. Netflix is telling you it's not there.
Yeah. Three. Oh, I don't want to say three regular humans, but I said it anyway, didn't I? Three born straight niggas could have walked into there, and it wouldn't. And
cisgendered heteronormative males.
Yeah, and they would
also have gotten fired.
Would have got fired, and if they would have pulled, they fired us because we was black. I'd have been like, no, nigga. They fired your nigga ass because you walked into a board meeting while they was having a fucking board meeting.
You were born black. You were choosing to be a nigga at work. Go be a nigga at home. We love that.
Go back to Harlem. Tell them that I sent you. Holy smokes.
Really, it's really just frustrating the way that all these articles are being written.
Clickbait.
I'm always keen on the way that they put spins on shit like that.
Clickbait. Another show I didn't watch.
You didn't watch it?
Hell no, I was not interested in clickbait.
No, man, that shit looks terrible.
I wasn't interested in clickbait
What
a little bit.
fuck? Why y'all? What? I don't know why people watch some of these fucking shows. I gotta tell you, I told you that I was gonna check Manifest out. I lied. I don't even know why. I don't even know why I lied about that. In the moment, I'm saying it like it's true. I'm not even thinking about the possibility of really doing it. I'm never gonna look at that show. We got. What did I just write? Police.
Oh, the police and Wu gang. Miss Wu shot her.
Oh yeah,
Miss
right.
Wu shot her ex-lover.
Right. Whoosh.
This the real Wu shiesty. I thought
Yvonne Wu.
New York is a. So what is it? Hey Miss Thing. Hey Miss Ling Ling.
I ain't gonna hold you.
She's cute.
She's kind of cute, but her face.
But she's a cop, so she.
Yeah.
She's like a pork egg roll.
It's pork fried rice.
And yeah,
that's what I mean. Like that face, that person harassing you after you end the relationship. I might have killed her first. She looks unbearable.
But annoying.
She looks unbearable, son. And as a cop, I bet you she's a wild bitch.
Stupid bitch.
I bet you she's arresting a child in that convenience store in this photograph. I'm almost certain that she's fucking harassing some black teenagers right now in that photo. Presently, of course, she's in jail. Right now,
but she needs to be.
At this time, she's not. She's not on the streets because she
is a killer.
Shot and killed her ex-girlfriend. Which we just I didn't know that I had to address her last week too. When we did all that shit.
So she goes and hides in her fucking ex-girlfriend's living structure. They come in. Hey, ooh, put something hot in the lover, shoots her all up in her torso. You feel me?
Talking shit, talking
about she deserves it. Bitch, what? You not with Shorty no more.
It's as simple as that.
What's going on?
It's as simple as that. Go home right now.
Right now. It's like. And then this is what I talk about. Well, bro, these are the people that are policing people.
I mean, we talk about it on the pod all the time. If you want to get domestic abused, they the cop.
They're a cop. Don't tell me this is an amazing case of it.
I wouldn't have dated that cop because she's a cop. She's not big and scary.
Yeah, it's because she's a cop.
But she might shoot you.
She's a cop.
But she probably, I'm not a woman, so there's other reasons we probably would never have dated. But she's not big and intimidating. She's
Nah,
not one of these
she's
big
not,
bulky
yeah.
lady cops. She's one of these little cute lady cops that people make snide comments to and stuff.
Talk about you know, like, ooh,
Yeah, arrest me.
Arrest me.
Goofs. I hate that arrest me bullshit.
Yeah, because she'll really do it.
Yeah. keep playing. Keep playing. She'll break your wrist. Put you into those cuffs.
She shot the girlfriend too, didn't she?
Yeah,
I
think she killed them both. No.
The girlfriend survived. The girlfriend is in like critical condition, but
it's the new girlfriend.
But she's gonna make it, and then the lover is dead.
The new girlfriend is dead.
Don't drop the loofah, bitch.
So now this now expands my criteria further. If your ex is a cop, I can't rock with you neither.
Like, no, she's a cop killer. Like, she's a.
I don't know if I'd ever be attracted to somebody that fucks cops though.
She's a killer cop. A New York one at that. You already know the type of vibes we be on with that shit already.
But most police. Okay, not most police. Outside of police, it's only like Native American reservations where you find those levels of domestic abuse.
Mm-hmm.
The Native American reservations also have the highest poverty rates and alcoholism rates.
Yeah,
so police across the country hit their wives as often as the poorest and drunkest Americans. That's all you need to know about cops. In a nutshell. And they're the ones who file the reports. They got their thumb on the scale and they still can't stop losing. Their numbers are still through the roof.
Yeah, man. Get her out of here. What's her name?
You hate to see it, Officer Wu.
Get Officer Wu Shiesty out of here.
Yvonne Wu.
She the big Wu now.
Man.
These Woos are something. All the Woos of New York are nuts. I get it. I ain't fucking with none of y'all.
Now you just gonna steer clear of Wu gang?
Yeah, just
in a certain way, I kind of want to say, it's not necessarily a masculinity issue.
It's a cop issue.
Well, it's a human issue.
Mm-hmm.
I think more men are prone to that kind of thinking.
Mm-hmm.
But I think anybody's ex can kill them.
Mm-hmm. You right.
Women do it less often.
Yeah.
But
it's the cop for me.
Well, yeah, and when people do that thing of if you didn't date men, you'd be safe.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's not. Unfortunately, it's not quite so simple.
It's not so cut and dry. Yo, what was the other thing? Didn't you say you seen the cop? Ooh, what's she?
That's who she killed. This is the ex's girlfriend.
Oh, all right.
Oh, that's why she. I see.
All right.
See again. And I don't condone, but now I understand.
I was just to say I should be careful now.
I don't condone, but now I understand. Look at that. She's winning bodybuilding trophies.
Mm-hmm.
She made her feel wild inferior.
Mm-hmm.
She obviously has issues with that already. She's a police.
Mm-hmm.
So terrible.
Didn't you see something where you said that? Remember, the cop was like, "There's no smut on, there's no blood on my badge." Then he get caught in a raid.
I've been meaning to get to that. Ed Mullins, they raided his fucking. Yeah, there's no blood on his badge. This fucking pussy. Apparently he's a fucking union bully. He's the head of the Sergeants Benevolent Association, which is one of the police unions in the city, obviously for sergeants.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently he's getting paid by the city, but doesn't actually have any assignment.
Mm-hmm.
And is making a bunch of money over at the SBA. And for whatever reason, They raided his shit. Now, you know, again, it's a police union, so it's probably like going to be some mob adjacent fucking corruption type of money laundering type, not money laundering, but corruption, overtime schemes, and, you know, some minor extortion, shit like that.
Real Jimmy Hoffa shit.
Real goofball shit. real goofball, punk ass fucking fake cop shit.
Yeah.
Fuck Ed Mullins. I hope he's in jail.
Right now.
But I'm pretty sure that he's not. I'm pretty sure that he's out while he's under investigation, because he is, after all, the head of the Sergeant's Benevolent Association. So
Good grief.
he's somebody.
Yeah. You got anything else?
No, I think. Damn, is that all we have?
Is this gonna be a short one? I don't mind it. Oh, you know who I saw yesterday? I saw this nigga article nigga Spence and your arch nemesis Shinobi. but we scratch that part. That's a shout out to my article nigga Spence, you know what I'm saying? Me and
my arch nemesis. I fight that nigga every episode.
I kicked it with that nigga. He, you know what I mean? He came back from Oakland. He's kicking it in Jersey for a little bit. That's my dog. We always shout him out.
Yeah, we haven't shouted him out in a while. We should get up while he's around.
I saw him. I watched.
We should get up while he's around. I know he doesn't want to be on the pod and shit, but we should.
I watched some weird ass movie with this nigga with Nicolas Cage. It was called like Jiu-Jitsu and shit. Cause we be watching bad movies sometimes to laugh and shit.
Yeah. When Nick Cage got a bunch of whoppers like that,
it was really bad. I couldn't understand how bad it was.
He's really well. I think what happened, he got into tax trouble at one point.
I know that's why. But damn, nigga, you fell from grace, King.
I think he got hooked on the fast money from the shitty movies. I think like once he got out of, you know what I'm saying, once he paid that bill off, I think he was like, I've been auditioning, I've been reading long ass scripts, like
this
I don't have to do none of that.
Bad. I know he just was like, listen, I'm just gonna do whatever the fuck I want in this movie. Cause that's what he did.
Well, that's what he does. That's what he does. Because the only draw that any of those movies have is Nick Cage. It's always some dumbass, unknown director, nobody else on the cast.
The graphics was bad. They didn't have no actors I knew. The nigga didn't come in until 35 minutes into the movie. That's when I knew. That's when I fucking knew it was a setup.
Yeah, but yeah, he
extorts
those motherfuckers. But not for nothing, you know that he's related to Francis Ford Coppola. His last name was Coppola. He's fucking Nicholas Coppola. He changed his name to Cage so that people didn't know that he was Francis Ford Coppola's son, or nephew or some shit. So that people thought he was getting there on his own merits and shit like that. So I think he got a little taste of that fucking gangster life when he was paying that tax bill off and said, fuck acting in movies. I am gonna strictly extort producers from here on out. You want Nicolas Cage top billing on this movie? Who are these actors y'all have? First of all, who are these actors? What name is gonna go on your poster? None? You want it to be Nick Cage, don't you? He's gotta be squeezing these motherfuckers dry.
This movie
10-page rider.
It was like Predator versus Power Rangers plus Voltron plus fucking Rambo.
This actually sounds like a lit fucking trash movie.
But I don't know how we got through it because it was really fucking bad.
Bad movies can be good to watch. This sounds like a very good to watch bad movie.
It was ridiculous. But just seeing him, like I said, I was like, nigga, damn, this is what you reduced to? I don't ever want to owe the government nothing.
Now, did he owe the government $2 million? Or was he $2 million in debt? No, couldn't be me, man. I just set aside a bunch of money for taxes this year, actually, just on some just in case shit.
Just in case shit.
Yeah, because you know how they slapped me the last couple of years.
Can't play like that, King.
No, I'm not trying to. I mean, come on now, man. You get 10 million and all of a sudden it's 7. If it's that, man, they might. It's once you get up there. I don't know what that bracket is like, or like how it even gets taxed. If it's a lump sum or if that's a salary over time. But whatever it is, I mean, they could be paying. You know what I'm saying? Up to 40% on that last dollar.
I was talking to a guy.
That's why all rich people cheat taxes. It sounds crazy, but it's also like at that point you're in millions.
Yeah.
So
I seen a guy the other day. He told me, he was like, "Yeah, last year I paid $450,000 in taxes." I said, "Oh my god." I said, "Oh my god."
see, once you hit me with that number, here's the thing. When Rich Nigga Trade was talking about his taxes, that's a number where I'm like, that's too much.
Yeah.
Once you get into the hundreds of thousands, though, then you're making enough that I don't feel bad for you no more.
I just had to say, "Oh my god," because I was like, "Damn, $500,000? Oh my god."
But, I mean, again, $500,000.
But I want those type of problems.
$500,000. He's not paying an effective.
I want those type of
50%.
problems. So hey, podcast people, give us some money.
You're not paying. Nobody's paying.
Give us that chicken.
Nobody's paying an effective 50%. So anybody who pays $250,000 in taxes made $1 million. They didn't make $500,000 and pay half. You know what I mean? That's how bad I feel. But I feel for them. But do send us some chicken.
Yeah.
Do we have a Patreon?
I need that.
Not yet.
I need that. I need that grit money.
We need the grit money.
We need the grit money.
Oh, I also wanted this week's episode to be sponsored by pork, the other white meat.
Man.
Stop telling lies about pigs. It's fucked up.
I don't eat this swine, y'all know that. But
It's-
I'm gonna let this nigga go off.
The internet is full of misinformation about pork. Lying on pigs is fucked up. You didn't see Babe in the big city?
Yeah, I did.
How do you not rock with pigs?
Right.
Charlotte's Web?
I did like Charlotte's Web.
Bro, that's the little homie. So,
Did y'all?
you betraying your childhood spreading these lies about pigs. Talking about they got a shit canal that runs down the back of their leg.
Yo, did you see this nigga Raph P? This nigga got a toe in his mouth.
Your tweets about it were funnier than the pictures. Bro, my guy Chem tweeted, "I know I didn't just see Passport Rav on Instagram with a toe in his mouth." And then Rav tweeted it, and he goes, "That was you with a toe in your mouth."
Oh, man.
Looking crazy. But he's self-proclaimed pervert. Nasty nigga freak. So,
Since '83, I get it.
hey.
Clout chasing is something. That's my man still, but it's crazy, man.
I don't think he got a toe in his mouth for clout. I think he did that because he's got a toe in
His
his mouth.
mouth, this nigga, he a freak pop. He a freaky ass nigga.
It just didn't look like it didn't feel like clout chasing to me. I don't know who. How is that? Who chases clout like that?
Freaky niggas.
Toe in their mouth.
Toe freaks.
Freak clout. Looking for freak clout.
the feet 99 pages.
That's how you get into them clubs where you gotta bang on the door and they open the little fucking the little eye hole shit.
What's the password?
I seen you with that toe in your mouth. You good.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I think that's all we
I
have.
think that's all we got. It's a shorter pod today. It's almost an hour, but you know, we've been banging off pods 2 hours plus, so y'all be good with it.
Yeah. Yeah, and we got shit in the works for next week and the weeks after and everything. You know what I'm saying? As you can see, you know, we went out and bought all new studio furniture. You know what I'm saying? I grew these bamboo plants over the last couple of months. We've been planting this
I can't wait to
while.
cut these down and use them as karate sticks.
That's right. We've been practicing with the bow staff. It's a lot of shit that's been going on. So check us out next week.